Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So today we're gonna do a drugstore makeup tutorial. Basically more gonna be talking about what drugstore products are good, kind of what they do and how you use them. Hopefully this is informative and I can help educate you guys a little bit. Hopefully you guys like it. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel. It just takes you guys a second and it means the world to me. So thank you guys so much for being here and stay tuned for this drugstore makeup tutorial. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you wash your face, moisturize, whatever, get it ready. The next thing is, before you apply your makeup, is you want to use primer. So primer, what it basically does is it preps your face for the makeup. There's all types of different primers. So the primer I'm going to use today is the e.l.f. poreless primer. What this does is it smooths and it fills your pores. So you don't want to use a whole lot of primer. It just is putting too much product on your face. So I just really put this like more in the T-zone, or where I have like really large pores, which is here. Alright, so once your face is prepped, you kind of just want to let that dry a little bit. And then the next thing that I'm going to go into doing is color correction. Color correction isn't something that you necessarily need to do. I don't actually do it all the time. But like, I feel super tired today. So we're going to try to just, cover that up. So what color correction is, basically if you have, like I like to cover the dark circles under my eyes. If you have like any discoloration on your face, color correcting it so that when you put your makeup on, you can't see it. Basically the way to figure out how to color correct is you go opposite of the color that's going to be on the color chart. So I have like, I'm going to cover the bags of my eyes, so like purple and blue-ish. So you could color that with like a yellow, or I'm going to color it today with Maybelline Master Camo Color Corrector in the color apricot, light to medium skin tones. So yeah, that's how you figure out how to color correct. Or you could just look it up on Google. You could do that too. Be the easy thing to do. Besides searching a freaking color wheel, but Color correction is really good too if you have like acne scarring and stuff like that. I think you use like green or purple. So now we're going to grab our damp beauty blender. So I'm going to use this one, which I got at Walmart. Honestly, I can't really remember what brand it is, but I have these and I really like these. I also have the Real Technique ones, which honestly like don't really like that much. They're just too firm. It feels like I'm fucking slapping myself in the face. Like, it's okay, but these are just like really soft. Like they're very similar to the texture of like a real beauty blender. But these aren't as like porous as a real beauty blender. Honestly, like I really don't understand like why the fuck I paid $20 for a beauty blender, to be honest with you. I don't know, like maybe I'll figure it out down the road, but eyeshadows, definitely like spend that money, girl. Like get a good eyeshadow, get a good foundation. Like even the primers, like honestly I have a $30 primer and I kind of feel like the e.l.f. does like the same thing. Waste my fucking money. Pissed. Girl's pissed with a T. Alright, so anyways, back to what the hell we were doing. We're just gonna kind of blend that in. Now that we look sufficiently insane, set your color correction, because if you don't, then it's just gonna mix in and you just waste your time. So today the setting powder that I'm using is the Coty Airspun setting powder. You can get this on Amazon. Kind of smells like old ladies, but it does the job. Honestly though, if you want like a drugstore loose setting powder, the Master Precise setting powder is really good. So the next thing that we're gonna move on to is foundations. Now, you definitely can't get the same type of flawless finish from a drugstore foundation that you can with an expensive foundation, but I do notice that it does kind of lift off my face, and that's the issue. That's what you're paying the extra money for, is for your makeup to really last. And like honestly, I like doing my makeup and everything, but like I want that shit to last through the war, okay? Like I want to go through hell all day and my makeup to be flawless. Like I don't want to reapply. I don't want to reapply, okay? Fuck that shit, okay? So I really like the L'Oreal Lumi. I love that line. If you have oily skin though, it's not for you. Anything that says luminous, you don't want if you have oily skin, because it's just going to add more oil. If you have dry skin, you want things that are going to be luminous or dewy. If you have oily skin, you want things that are going to be matte. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, this is really good. This is super full coverage. I really like that. But honestly, like my all-time favorite, Maybelline Fit Me. Love this shit, okay? It's so good. I have the dewy and smooth, okay? But I did have before the matte and poreless. And then I realized that I don't have oily skin. I realized I have dry skin. So I went and changed it, but honestly I had 120 ivory, classic ivory, and the shade was too light, and then so I went and got 125 nude beige. So we're actually gonna mix these two today because the ivory is like too pinky and then the beige is a little bit too yellow. I'm like very like, I have like a neutral skin tone, so the two of them alone like don't work, but mixed together they're good. They're good. Fucks with it, okay? So I'm just going to dump a little bit of those out on the back of my hand. This shit's empty. This one's not. This one's full. This one's new. Poured out like a dream. So yeah, basically what you're getting when you pay for expensive foundation is you're paying for foundation that's really going to last you all day and not lift and separate on your face. And that's why I started to buy expensive foundation, because honestly I thought it was a waste of money. I thought it was a total ripoff, and then I tried it and I was shook. I was shook. You guys have seen me do this a few times, I feel like. Maybe once. I don't know. So we're gonna use my favorite flat top kabuki. Okay, don't judge me. She's a little dirty. It's because she's used. It's because I like her. So these are the BS Mall brushes that you can get these on Amazon. So I find that the best way, any type of brush or anything, you don't really want to buff it. You want to pat it into the skin, and this moves the product around, you know, just the same, but it makes it so you're not just swishing the product around on your face. You can also use this same technique with a beauty blender, but honestly I really like using the flat top brushes. They're my favorite for like normal application. I like these brushes. And then as far as like brushes go, if you want really good brushes, I would use the brushes from Morphe. I have two sets from Morphe, and honestly, like, they're amazing brushes. One of the sets was like 15 brushes for, I think it was like $45, and like I love the brushes. And then I have another set, I think it was like $25, and I love those brushes too. They're just amazing brushes. I would buy the brush sets because like I don't want to spend $20 on one brush, okay? I don't, because I'm fucking poor. Maybe when I'm rich. Fucking poor. Fucking poor. I didn't go all the way up under here because we're going to put concealer here. I don't do that because my face is dry, so it just ends up being way too much product and I end up getting cakey. So we're just gonna finish this up. This I do buff this in because I don't have time to sit there and freaking gag myself patting on my neck like a freak. Get those ears. Make sure we get our little friend down here. Ugh. Ugh. bastard. We're gonna regret this piercing every time I look in the mirror. People are like, why don't you pop it? Because it's a fucking scar, asshole. That's why I don't pop it. Idiot. Obviously, I would have freaking popped it by now if I could. I literally took like a knife to it one day and like tried to cut it open to see if anything was in there. It wasn't. It wasn't. There was nothing in there. So there's like this little tiny scar like inside the like circle if you look really close for me trying to cut the bitch open. Because I'm fucking weird like that. I don't know. Alright, so once you're looking, you know, covered, looking like you got you a new face, okay? I'm about to transform into somebody totally different. Just kidding. That's the goal. I'm just kidding. Okay, so there's two concealers that I want to talk about today. I really like the Master Conceal by Maybelline, and then we also have the Fit Me Stick by Maybelline. I do honestly like the normal like screw top like with the stick applicator better than this, but this is okay too. I used this for under my eyebrows, to highlight under my eyebrows. This is good, but it doesn't have like the amount of coverage that I want. This one is definitely like better as far as that coverage goes. So the point of concealer, contrary to popular belief, like yes, you do use this to like conceal like spots, but that's more like for like color correction. Like you can use concealer for that, but what this is going to do is we're going to highlight the high points of our face to just like brighten it up so it's not all flat, not all one color. So the high point is going to be a triangle underneath your eye. I like to bring it up the side of my nose because, you know, we're going to try to shape shift and cover this giant fucking nose that we have. I realized they can't hurt your feelings and make fun of you if you do it first. Shout out to all the girls who were mean to me in elementary school. And then down the nose, Cupid's bow, the chin. Then you want to highlight the forehead, even though that shit's big as fuck too. We're gonna bring that down. So you go in with your damp beauty blender and just blend it out. So once we have our concealer in place, we're now going to go in and set our face. This just makes it so that our makeup locks in so it doesn't like transfer. I really like to set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth, which is a pressed powder. I'm going to do that today instead of using the Coty airspun. So you just literally like pack it on your brush and then press it into your face. Now if you do have really oily skin, I would say you want to probably always, I mean you could do this and a loose powder. I do use a loose powder on a regular basis as well as this. I'll use the loose powder, like ever put the concealer and then I'll use this. So moving on, you know, once we have that all pressed, did I even do on my under eye? Like, bitch, get your life together. I don't know. The next thing that we are going to do here is bronzing. I don't really do like a cream contour or anything. You know, most of the time I'll just really do a bronze to give color back to the face, because if you just put foundation, you're one tone. That's why it's good to do like the highlighting, but then you want some depth, and that's depth, which is why you want to do bronzing. So the bronzer that I'm going to use is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It literally smells like butter. I'm shook. It smells like freaking butter. And then they put this like weird foamy applicator in there. Like, what are you even supposed to do with this? Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. I do really like Physicians Formula. It is a really, really good brand. The only issue is that their colors are very dark. So if you're super light, like, you're fucked. Like, good luck finding your right color because their light is not that light. And so basically what you want to do with the bronzer is you want to put it in the hollows of your cheek, like so. And I like to just use like circular motions when doing so, and kind of switch back and forth between the two motions. And then the size, and you kind of want to do it like in a 3 on your face. And then you just repeat on the other side. And then do the sides of the nose, because that's the contour that we're going to do today. Darkening the sides of the nose to make them look smaller, because we want to have, like, you know, that surgery look without the surgical procedure, okay? And just make sure that you blend it out really well. Looking good, okay? And then so for blush, today we're going to use the Milani Baked Blush. This is in the color Luminoso. I do like this blush. My only complaint is that it does have like a little bit of a shimmer in there. So if you're not careful like how much you put on, it can give you texture. You just put that on the apples of your cheeks and then kind of pull it back. But the reason that you want to use blush is you want to put some color back in your face. Like, we're trying to look as natural as possible, as unnaturally natural as possible. So we're getting there, you know. The next step is a setting spray. This is so important for you to be doing to melt your makeup together, to lock it in, to make it last longer, especially if you don't want to look cakey. That's what this is great for. So I'm going to be using the Morphe setting spray. I mean, you have to order Morphe online. It's not like a drugstore brand, but it's inexpensive. This is like $15. Maybelline also has a really, really good setting spray. Honestly, I can't say enough good things about Maybelline. Like, absolutely love Maybelline. I really, really like L'Oreal as well. Maybelline, I always just run to it. I don't know why, but I always run to it. So the setting spray, you just want to, you know, bathe in it a little bit. And then my favorite part of doing my makeup ever is highlighter. So the L'Oreal Lumi highlighter is really good. I really like this highlighter. I think Maybelline also has, I think it's like called Master Chrome, which is a good highlighter as well. And then this Maybelline Master Strobing Stick, like, I love this. It's so beautiful. She's almost gone. So you could tell she's used and abused. Like, these are all products I really do use. I mean, I don't really use them so much anymore. The only thing I will say about this is I love the color. It's like a super cute pink color. It lasts all day. The only thing that, like, the issue with this is you really, really have to blend when you use this. So if you're not trying to blend and like make sure, because like I like to, you can apply it with your finger, but I like to just douse my face with this shit, you know, because I'm trying to be blinding. I just want to be blinding. I just want to shine to the gods. I don't know, we'll try with our finger today, see how it goes. And what's the point of highlighter? I don't know. It looks cute as shit. That's what the point is. I don't really know. I don't know. It really does work much better if you apply it directly to your face. So I'm just going to actually take this Lumi and just go over with that. So we're just going to dip into all the colors here because why not? And where do you highlight? You want to highlight your cheekbones. Just don't bring it down like here. You just want it to be your cheekbones there. And then your Cupid's bow, make your lips look bigger. And then down the nose. And then I'm going to do these things off camera, but I just wanted to talk about them really quickly. As far as eyeliner goes, I do like the Wet n Wild eyeliner. And I also like the Milani Stay Put Matte eyeliner. I don't like a shiny black eyeliner. Like, honestly, personally, like, God forgive, but I just think it looks cheap. Like, I feel like eyeliner should be matte and black and ready to cut a bitch. That takes practice, but it should be matte and black in my personal opinion. Like, your opinion is yours, but I really like a very matte eyeliner, and this one is so matte. It's so beautiful. As far as mascara goes, like, I don't care what anybody says, this Physicians Formula mascara, this is the best drugstore mascara you could ever buy. I love the applicator. Like, look at that, it's huge. It's huge. And it really does a good job of elongating your eyelashes and separating them. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna go do that off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, and there you have it. There's the eyeliner and mascara. You can see how long it actually makes my eyelashes. I mean, you can't really tell that good because I do have like a thick eyeliner on, but like, you can still see it. I don't have like a ton of liquid lipsticks to talk about today because honestly that's the first expensive makeup product that I bought, so I'm kind of an expensive lipstick whore, and I always will be. But I will say that the NYX liquid lingerie, that's pretty good. It does dry up, which I don't like, but it does dry down to a true matte finish, which is good. And then the other one, actually Victoria's Secret, this is Velvet Matte, a cream lip stain, and honestly, like, I really like this. It doesn't dry down to like a true matte finish, but it's very hydrating. Oh my god, my cats are sleeping on my bed right now and they're so I gotta show you guys after. I can't with them. I can't with them. Like, I don't think it could get any cuter than this. Let me show you what this looks like. So this has a really nice color. It is a cream lip stain, so it does dry down a little bit, but it doesn't dry down to like a true matte finish. I absolutely love them. Like, I think they're wonderful. They're only $14 too. My boyfriend, this is in the color Adored. My boyfriend got me like 4 of these for Valentine's Day, and I think they're super cute. So yep, this is it. This is the finished look here. All drugstore makeup. I think it's beautiful. I don't think you need to spend a lot of money to get a flawless look. It's just about lastability, how long it's going to last, and personally I want to pay to not have to reapply my makeup. Like, a little bit of powder here and there, like, I can deal with that, but I don't want to have to, like, I want to do it once and be done. But that's just my personal preference. But still, like, this is all good. If I'm like getting ready really quickly and I'm gonna go out and I don't want to put my $40 foundation on, like, I'll put this on and it looks just as good. So you don't need to spend a ton of money to look amazing. You just need to know what you're doing. So give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.